Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel, Core Motivated. In today's video, I wanted to do a video more so for the older generation because, and that's the thing, it's like, there really, to me, there's no such thing, I guess, as like, there's an age requirement to follow your dreams. So that's why I'm doing this video because you hear that a lot. You hear where it'll be like somebody, they'll be around my age, whether, yeah, they're 28, a little bit older, or whatever age and things, but you have it where there's people out there that want to like, I guess like make you feel a certain way, or like not so much as like make you feel bad, but they want to, like, I guess, make it seem like you're too old to follow your dreams. You're not too old to follow your dreams. There's people, I just seen this story the other day where they was all like, there's this Twitch streamer where I think she's a grandmother, and she be playing Warzone, be playing it good too. Like, that's the thing that trips me out. Like, nah, it's like, I don't know exactly her age, but I'm like, fam. And the crazy thing is that you look at her life, like prior, before like Twitch content creating, all that, she had a job, didn't like it, probably followed in her career path, didn't like that either. It's just like, and then that's the thing, you don't find no joy and happiness where, I guess, like, if it's a job that you've always wanted, if it's a career that you've been chasing since you was a kid, cool, fine, do what you got to do. But my thing is this, right? Let's say you get all the way up until like 50, 60 years old, and you are like, fam, I feel like I threw my life away. Like, I feel like I ain't have no fun, I ain't do nothing. You know what? My grandkid, they be talking about video games a lot, or my kid be talking about video games a lot. Let me go to the store and get a Xbox or a PlayStation. But people are saying I should get a gaming PC, so maybe I should get that. If that's what your heart desires, go out and get it. You got the money for it, go out and get it. Especially if it's like, oh, I retired at like 60 or something like that, and I just want to kind of find something to do at the house. Yes, do that. I'm like, buy that Xbox, buy that PlayStation or gaming PC, buy all of them, buy a Nintendo Switch, literally go crazy with it. Okay, have like a whole library of video games, because at the end of the day, you got to remember, it's your money, it's your life, it's all the stuff that you want to think of it as. This is your choice. So having it where there's people, all like, oh, you're too, like, because there's the one streamer where people, I guess, were saying that to her, is that she's pushing 30, and it's the streamer or content creator Senna. And then I just seen it on my I was doing a reaction video on my main channel with not with, but it was like a video about, or not about, it was featuring a bunch of different clips of Flight Reacts. And like, just make sure I want to correct myself. I'm like, oh yeah, I was doing a video with Flight Reacts. I have not done no videos with Flight Reacts. So anyways, but no, yeah, I was doing a reaction video to one of his video, or it was like a compilation video. And somebody had said that to him, that he's like, he's pushing 30. And I'm thinking to myself, why does that matter? Why does it matter that he's pushing 30? Why can't he not sit and just, play the game? If my thing is this, if that's what brings him happiness, why is that a problem? Why is that a problem for you? Like, that's the stuff that be tripping me out with people, is that they be wanting to have a say-so in your life so much. And it's like, fam, you're not living my life. I'm living my life. So if I find joy and happiness playing a game, doing whatever, see, that's the thing. It's my dream. It's my life. It's my choice. You don't make no choices in my life. So and then I know you guys are probably all like, why are you showing like the YouTube awards and stuff? So, and that's why I'm just, I want to overall just say, like, I'm living proof of what happens when you follow your dreams. And yeah, I'm 28 years old, getting ready to turn 29 this Sunday, or most likely by the time when you guys watch this video, the day might have already passed and things. But yeah, August 10th, I'm turning 29 years old. I guess to some, I'm old. I'm considered, no, because I remember they had like this age thing of like all the different names, like you like a YN and stuff. Like, it was such a weird list. But anyways, there was like YN, big bro, unk, and then OG, stuff like that. I guess I'm in that big bro status and things. Regardless of whatever status I'm in, at the end of the day, I'm following my dreams. Don't care how old I am. And by following my dreams, yes, I am happy to say that I'm going to be getting a silver play button. I don't know exactly when. When I go to the website, it says that it's in production. So they're actively making it as we speak. And that's the thing, like, I sit down and I think about, like, when I was 13 years old getting into this. I know, some people, they probably would even say that when I was 13, that, oh, I'm too old to have fun. I got to start being responsible. And I'm like, fam, I am a teenager. It could, my thing is this, and it could be worse, because that's the thing that people don't be sitting down thinking about. Like, so like me being 28, they were like, oh, you're too old to be a content creator. You need to go find a better career. You need to go do this. You need to go do that. Meanwhile, there's people younger, or not even that. Let's not even just mention anybody younger than me. There's people older than me that's doing good with content creating. So you gonna go and tell them the same thing? Somebody that's making millions of dollars a year, or not even that, a month. We're talking on somebody like Mr. Beast, for an example. I wonder how. Hold on for a second. Let me see how old Mr. Beast is. He's 27. He's 2 years younger than me. So my thing, well, okay, so I can't use him as an example. Okay, KSI for an example. Okay, so yeah, I know he's older than me, but nah, yeah, I imagine he's making like millions from the Prime Energy drink, from his music, from his YouTube videos. I guess if he does decide to do a boxing event, what are some other like, I guess, like things that he's invested into and stuff? Yeah, he got a lot going on for himself. So you gonna tell him, somebody that's making millions of dollars, even if you take away the energy drinks, the music, what else? Still, and boxing, he still was a successful YouTuber. So that's why I'm like, fam, it trips me out. Like, people, they'll say stuff like that, like, oh, stop following your dreams, you're too old, stuff like that. And I'm like, meanwhile, you got it where that grandmother, she just went viral for, she was on the news. That's how I remember seeing that whole story. She was on the news talking about how she's a content creator. Then, same with Tyrone Magnus. I remember he was on the news talking about how he became a full-time content creator. And I think there's even a grandfather where he went viral for playing Battlefield. And yeah, I'm like, and he's older and stuff. So I think I ain't seen a lot of people older than me where it's like they still following their dreams. Look at those guys that Rooster Teeth, an achievement hunter and stuff. I know all those guys is older than me, 30, 40 years old, and look at them. All followed their dreams and made the best out of it. So my thing is this: regardless of whether you just started halfway or you've been spending years trying to make a name for yourself and things, regardless, at the end of the day, why should you stop, without people making those comments of you being old? Why should you stop making or following your dreams? Because there's nothing that's stopping you. If you want to stop following your dreams and there's other things that you got to focus on, that's 100% okay. But if my thing is this: if you got this long road ahead of you, all right, and this is a road that you want to go down, because at the end of that road, you're going to achieve something great, why should you stop? So that's why I'm like, even asking myself that question. Let's say, because there was a couple of times, it was 2019 and 2020, I wanted to stop with content creating. Like, I lost my passion. I was getting ready to give up. 2019, I remember I was like, I knew, because I was getting ready to get off work. And then, I guess to get a little bit personal and things, like, I was talking with my family, and because I told my family that I was going to enlist in the military as soon as I had got out of high school and stuff. So anyways, I graduated, didn't really want to do the military stuff, and there's no disrespect to the military, I just didn't think I was cut out for it and stuff. So anyways, had got into content creating. So like, yeah, that's when it was like, this was like in 2015 and stuff. So 2014, 2015. So anyways, I ended up getting a job, and then was saving up my money, but I was putting my money into content creating. So like at that time, I had just got into sneakers. I don't think I had a gaming PC at the time, or I wasn't really into PC gaming and stuff, but I was getting games. Like, I was investing into myself, because I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting here not doing nothing. All I'm just doing is going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. That's not me. That's not who I am and stuff. So I'm like, no, it's like I gotta do stuff. So anyways, but yeah, I remember getting into it with my family. They didn't want me to be a content creator no more, so I lost my passion. I'm like, if I can't even get the support from my family, why should I continue going and stuff? So anyways, I went ahead and I was like, yeah, I told myself like I was gonna stop. Like, I knew I was once I got home, I was gonna record one last video, and then after that, I was done. And I was like, and that was all the way back in 2019. That was before I hit 100,000 subscribers on my main channel. That was before I reached over 100 million views. Like, I was getting ready to give up and stuff. So, but a friend of mine's at the time, and we're not on talking terms anymore. But no, I'll say this much is that they were there for me, during a very dark place. And so yeah, I was like, they talked me out of it. And then yeah, after that, I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to I'm gonna keep going and things. And so then 2020, same friend, yeah, me and them, we had a falling out. And it put me back in another dark spot. So like a month period and things. I'm like, that's weird how that stuff be working, man. I'm like, there's some moments in my life where it's like, it like something happens at the end of the year, then something happens like at like the half, like kind of like not the, like at the beginning, but like almost at that halfway portion of the year and stuff. And I'm like, man, it's like some sort of curse or something. I'm like, dang, bro, can I just chill, But anyways, but yeah, overall though, but yeah, I was like, I was in that mindset of quitting, but it was just more so of like, that's, I guess like not to fully elaborate on that situation, but I guess to kind of sum it up, I felt alone. And so, yeah, it was like, that was like, I really was sitting down thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, what can I do like that, like with this feeling, like what could I possibly go with this feeling and stuff. And then yeah, I was like, I'm like, okay, if like nobody's not gonna be there for me, I gotta be there for myself. And I'm like, that's honestly the best support that you can have is yourself. Like like, because yeah, everybody's in your ear gonna be all like, oh, you too old for this, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then yeah, then it's like, but my thing is this: do you think you'll ever tell yourself that though? Like, you guys sit down and think about that. Do you think you'll ever tell yourself that I can't do it and genuinely mean it? Okay, so yeah, it's like that. And then my thing is this: if you do, then that's not your dream. That's not something that you should be chasing after. But it's like something that you're chasing after, something where it's like, you can accomplish it. What voice you think is going to be louder, your voice or another person's voice that doesn't want you to achieve your dreams? So that's why I'm like, fam, you are not too old to achieve your dreams. I don't care how you in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s. If you want to follow your dreams, fam, do that. Who's going to stop you? So it's like, this is my thing is this. It's like this, when it comes to following your dreams, like, yeah, I guess if it's something that's illegal, then yeah, I'm like, don't follow your dreams. But if it's something legal and it ain't hurting nobody, that's a thing too, where it's like, I guess like if I ever do find myself in that conversation again where people don't want me to be a content creator, I'm like, how does me being a content creator hurt you? So that's one thing that I've definitely developed over the years, is that I'm going to defend my dreams, because I had people on the internet and I had people face to face try telling me where it's like, yeah, you shouldn't be following your dreams. I'm like, okay, at the end of the day, how does it affect you? It doesn't affect you. I ain't asking you for no money. I'm not asking you for your time. All I just ask for is respect. If I can't get that, then I don't see this conversation or whatever you want to call it, I don't see it lasting that long. So I'm going to go mind my business, do what I've been doing, because that's good for me. You could go do whatever you need to do because that's good for you. So at the end of the day, that's I'm like, yeah, people, when it comes down to you following your dreams, do not back down. Don't be like, oh, like, nah, you do what you want to do. At the end of the day, there is not going to be one person in this world that can stop you. All right. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you guys, so I am going to get my silver play button here soon. Well, I don't know exactly when. I'd like they said it's in production. But if you guys want to see the unboxing video, go to my main channel, TMossBoss, spelled exactly how it is on my hat. But yeah, go to my channel, TMossBoss, and most likely it'll either be like the pin video or yeah, it's gonna be on my main channel and stuff. So but I might do like a motivational channel and things where it's like, showing you guys the play button and stuff. So but anyways, yeah, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.